Hey guys, welcome back and you're watching Triple E. This is the fifth part of DC generator where we were discussing about the types of DC generator. In the previous video, I have explained about the separately excited DC generator, and if you want to see the description about it, just click on the I button. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the another type of DC generator called self-excited DC generator. So in case of self-excited DC generator, the current to the field winding is supplied by the generator itself. So if you see here, this is the one of the types of DC generator, self-excited DC generator, which is called as shunt type. So what we do here is the armature itself will provide the necessary amount of current to the field winding in order to produce the magnetic field. These self-excited DC generators are further classified into three types based on connection between field winding and the armature. So if you see here, the first one is called the shunt type of DC generator. In this, the field winding and the armature are connected in parallel with each other. So as we can see here in this figure, so this is the shunt field winding. This is the shunt field winding and it is connected in parallel with the armature. All right. So as we can see here, the shunt field winding is connected across the armature winding, forming a parallel or shunt circuit. The another type of DC self-excited DC generator will be called as series type, in which the field winding and the armature will be connected in series. And the other one is the compound type, where we will have the connection of field winding and armature both in parallel as well as series. So first let's see about the shunt type of DC generator. So this is the figure, this is the connection diagram of the shunt DC generator. So this is the shunt field winding and the resistance of this shunt field winding is called as RSH. Similarly, the armature winding also has some resistance that is called as RA resistance. Okay, so now let's write some of the notations which are given here. So IA is the armature current. IL is the load current which is given to the load. And ISH is the shunt field current. Now, since the winding here, the field winding is connected in shunt or in parallel, here we represent the current ISH as this shunt field current is represented by ISH. And then coming to the resistances, so we have RA, this is the armature winding resistance. And RSH is the shunt field winding resistance. So these are the resistances. Next, coming to the voltages, we have EG, which is the generated voltage in the armature, or it is also called as the voltage which is induced in the armature. And then we have the voltage which is being given across the load, that is the terminal voltage. And one more thing we have is called as V brush. This is the voltage drop across the brush. So these are the notations which are used in case of shunt DC generator. Now let's try to find out what are the equations which are related with this shunt DC generator. Talking about the current, as we see here, the current which is produced in the armature, and this armature current is basically the sum of ISH as well as IL. That means this current will supply the current to the field winding as well as this current will supply the current to the load. So we can write the current IA is equals to ISH plus IL. So this is the equation 1 we get with respect to armature current and all the other currents. Now the next equation is to find out the current ISH. Now if you see here, the voltage across this ISH is the same voltage which is across this load. So we can say ISH will be equals to the terminal voltage. Sometimes we even represent as VT. So let me take it as VT itself here as well as here. So this is ISH is equals to VT divided by RSH. So this is the equation number 2. We'll say that is to find out ISH if we know the terminal voltage and the shunt field resistance. Now the next equation is with respect to the voltage, which is EG. Now in the previous video also I have told you that EG voltage is going to supply the voltage to the load. That means it is equals to terminal voltage plus it is going to take care of the drop in the armature, which is nothing but IA into RA drop, right? So this is IA RA drop plus it has to take care of the drop in the brushes. That is nothing but V brush drop. Okay, so V brush. So this is the equation number 3, that is in terms of generated voltage, which is equals to VT plus IARA plus V brush. So these are the 3 equations related to shunt type of DC generator. Now let's see the next one, that is the series type of DC generator. So if we see here, series type of DC generator, the field coils or the field windings are connected in series with the armature winding. So if you see here, this is the armature and this is the series field winding, which is connected in series with this. And then this load is connected. All right. So just based on the connection, series and shunt are different. So now let's see here also the same notations are here. So IA is the armature current, EG is the generated voltage, VT is the terminal voltage, IL is the load current, and what is ISC? ISC is the series field current. And since this series field also made up of conductors, so this will also have its resistance called as RSC. So this is series field resistance. Okay, so these are the these are the 2 different notations. Rest all is the same thing. Now again we will find out the expression for current. So if we see here, this is the armature current which is produced by the armature winding. The same current actually flows through the series field winding since it is connected in series with the armature. Correct? So that means I can say that IA is the same current which flows in the series field winding. So I can say IA is equals to ISC. And the same current actually also flows in the load. So we can also say that it is equals to IL, right? So all the 3 currents are same in case of series DC generator. Now coming to the voltage here, EG will be equals to, so this EG voltage has to supply the terminal voltage VT plus it has to take care of the armature drop here, right? So what is the armature drop? IA into RA drop plus it also has to drop. See, when the current passes through the series field winding, there will be also a drop here. That drop will be ISC into RSC, right? So that is ISC into RSC plus V brush drop. So what we see, there is an additional voltage drop in case of series DC generator, that is due to the series field winding. Okay, in case of shunt, it was the field winding was connected in parallel. So that is why we don't have to consider the voltage drop across that. Correct? Whereas here it is connected in series. So the current when it flows in the series field winding, there will be a voltage drop in the series field. Now the same expression I can write it as VT plus IA RA plus, now ISC is same as IA, so I can replace that ISC with RA, RSC plus V brush. And then from here, these 2 I can take IA outside. So this will be IA into RA plus RSC plus V brush. So this is the equation of generated voltage in case of series DC generator. So that's all for today. And remember to work hard to see the magic. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.